So you're looking for more listings in your real estate business, and you're not satisfied with your social media posts about how hot the market is and how much money sellers can make if they just list their house with you, and you're really tired of the only people responding to those are other real estate agents. Hey guys, this is Mark with Raising Real Estate Standards, and today we're going to unpack and uncover a couple of untapped listing sources and places where you can find those that want and need to sell their properties. I'm going to challenge you to think differently and do differently in regards to what you're putting out there into the public arena to display your value. Don't get me wrong, social media is great, but there are other ways to go about getting business, and more importantly and specifically, getting listing business. There are two sources that I'd like to talk about today. This is not the only source, but these are two I know are untapped sources. Number one, absentee owners, people that own property but don't live in them. Those folks are, if you're able to tap into them, you're going to do one of two things. One, you're going to alleviate the issues with I can't sell because I then have to buy. These folks don't live there. And number two, they are in a position to take advantage of this fantastic market without having to then turn around and compete in this same market as a buyer. Very similar, but two distinct differences, and why they are such a fantastic source for listings. The second that I want to mention is expired listings. Now, I know you're saying, expired listings, Mark, everything's selling before it hits the market. Yes, no question. Things are selling super, super fast, and there are very few expired listings going on in today's market. However, look back at the summer and fall of 2019. There are a number of properties that did expire or come off the market during that time period. Why go that far back out? Okay, let's think about it. Those folks that may or may not have been able to sell their house or couldn't sell their house at the price that they needed to in the summer and fall of 2019 took them off the market, waiting for the spring market of 2020. We all know what happened in 2020, and COVID hit, and they weren't ready. They didn't want to move, and their life has changed at that point. So those folks have expressed interest a couple of years ago in selling their home. My suggestion is pull a report of those that expired in the fall of 2019, see if they still own their property. If they do, send them a correspondence or reach out to those folks and see if they'd be interested in taking advantage of this fantastic market. Guys, just a couple of sources for you to dive into and take a look at. Think outside the box.